the Jellyknicks. You thought this was a funny scene in one of the episodes of Teen Titans Go. But you won't be laughing, because today we're going to talk about the real story behind the Jellyknicks. The year was 1971, and there was this man. He lived in San Francisco, California. He wanted to make a sitcom, so he got some executives in. He asked the executives to get a family, so they did. It turns out that the family didn't have longer necks. So the man asked, how about you take those people to a room and do some very awful things to them? The next thing you know they were stretching the dog. They were stretching the whole family too. Torture could get more scarier. But no, things got a lot worse. You would never believe what would happen next. After shoving cartilage up, they stretched their necks super long. Screaming in pain, the family wailed for help, but no one came. In 1979, the show was canceled, and the man was arrested for abuse and murder behind the scenes. Luckily, they survived. The house that they lived in the sitcom is now dusty, old, and abandoned. Only people that lived in San Francisco could understand what was going on. If they were ghost experts. If they weren't ghost experts, then they didn't know what was going on. In 2012, a 9-year-old girl named Tasha, full name Tasha Ella Beakley, got lost in the house. She was so scared that the police searched for her. Her parents were homesick and was very nervous and devastated that they'd never see their daughter again. Luckily, Tasha returned home when the police found her. No harm was caused. And that was 40 years after the very first episode of the Jellyknicks aired. It was a very scary time, but as now, the house is still haunted. And everybody in San Francisco says, if you walk to that house, if you live next door, then move quickly, or chances are you'll die quickly. If you like this video, subscribe please. You can comment as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.